Welcome to ASL 111, Unit 4. And before we get started with the vocabulary, I'd like to give some information regarding why we use the signs that we do for city signs. City signs, or the local city signs that I'll be showing you, are also called regional signs in that they differ depending on the region that you're from. For instance, in one city, the sign for Shelby might be signed differently than the way we sign it here, or a different state. So you need to keep that in mind when using the city signs. Second thing to remember is that most of the signs used for local city signs are lexicalized. This means that the sign itself is actually the first initial or the first letter of the word of the city that we're talking about. So for example, Shelby, you have the S, so we shake the S for Shelby. The third thing to remember when using your local cities and showing where you live is to use real-time orientation. This means that the way you show it is how it would look like on a map. So as you can see, I pointed on the map to a bigger city that people will be familiar with, and in my case that would be Charlotte, which is here, and then showed that Shelby is actually southwest of that. So remember that when you're showing where you live, if it's a city that people aren't familiar with, you need to choose a city that they might be more familiar with and then relate it to that. And that finishes the information for the local cities.